See if we can vaguely hear like Tennessee sounds. Damn it. Vexed by the tennis gate door. It seems like it should almost be Lizzie's section. I'm going to open this one too just because. What we got over here?
I think it was instant. I know that's no help.
Can you leave me alone?
There was nothing we could do. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Pat.
You've woken the baby. Just leave me alone.
Rachel, I'm sorry. Sorry.
It was instant. Charlie, was that the two just talking? No. No, Charlie was the guy that was talking to the other dude. Charlie we've heard about a few times. I can't quite piece together who he is, but I get the impression he's some kind of authority figure. I don't know if he's like military or police, but I get the impression he's some kind of authority figure. Damn. Whoa. Let's go down here. Bunch of light shows going on. Yeah. Not even gonna bother checking them all, probably. Probably.
And you found it like this?
Yeah. I got into the habit of checking in first thing in the morning just to make sure he's had his pills.
Mr. Coles is not a well man, Elizabeth. It's entirely possible he upped and wandered off. If things
As all people
progressed,
do.
The mind can be a fragile thing, you know?
It's just not very like him, that's all I'm saying, Doctor. He never misses the mid-morning bingo.
He didn't smoke, did he?
Not that I knew of.
There's a funny... It's like ash.
Well, that is odd. Reese cleaned in here yesterday afternoon. I'll have to have a word.
It's not like cigarette ash. Strange.
Dr. Wade, there's just been a phone call. We needed back at the village. Apparently Mrs. Boughton has disappeared.
Old people disappearing. Why is it old people first? Or mostly seems to be old people first. The one old person... What the hell? Oh, is this open? Because it's raining on that, Yeah, it must be windows open. Or the doors open. It's like the people that have fascination with small houses would love stuff like that. Those little camper things. There's some kind of allure, I think, to having a small domicile, is it called? If you wanted to get all fancy. Got a fence and like a post to make sure nobody hits the tree. Right, I'll walk over here to see if I hear anything. But I'm not gonna bother like checking the doors. And I do hear something. Damn it. They do obviously put a lot of things like this in so that you can move about easier. But like in my brain I'm like, God, like I want to finish exploring this, and then there's like an obvious path off to the side and I want to check that, and toilet paper outside. Wonderful. Somebody just like to heat cans up. I don't actually eat them, I just heat them up. Don't question me. I just what I do. It makes me feel good. It's very calming. All right, let's go this path. We haven't seen our friend, the annoying ball of light, here lately. Oh, there he is. Or she. Don't misgender the ball of light. Oh no, this is different. This is indoor soccer.
is. You ever seen anything like it? They must be well happy at the observatory place.
They're probably all partying there right now. This is right, boss.
It is.
You guys smoking pot?
Right.
Yep.
That's me. Short leash. Kids up half a night, bloody teething. Mrs. will kill me if I'm gone too long. Good night, mate. Night.
Huh. So the Sean guy, Sean was the one who, his wife, they were talking about driving out through the back way. And then Rise is the guy who's doing the 16-year-old girl, apparently. This definitely seems like a game screaming to have a lot of horror elements. Like I was thinking while I was walking around, you've got the the linens on the sheet on the lines out there, like walking through and occasionally seeing like when they're blowing against the wind, they like run into a shape that looks like a human, but then you go over there and there's nothing. Stuff like that would be pretty awesome. Did I? Like I say, it's so hard to keep track of where I've been, especially without a map, and especially when you have incredibly bad sense of your space in a 3D world. See, that's still smoking. But notice the two things that we saw that indicate somebody's been around recently are light related. The end of the cigarette and the charcoals there. It just restarted. So I don't quite understand. Do people like live in these? Like some people do, like the old man. But is it like a vacation thing? You come for like 2 weeks and you rent it out? I don't quite get that. I'm just gonna wait for this. Okay. Another duplicate. I'm gonna guess at this point we're not gonna get any more unique
I
ones.
tried to leave the observatory, but couldn't. I stood at the gates, but couldn't conceive of a world outside. The strangest feeling. As if the valley, Stephen, everything was simply irrelevant. An idea of something, not as something itself. I'm losing track of time. Of whether I'm asleep or awake. My fingers have gone numb at the tips. It's like they still feel. But what they feel is no longer for me. Like the signal has been hijacked.
So it sounds like they might be, whatever this is, might be using her as like a...
Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. Be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
like nosebleeds, migraines, or turning into ash. But yeah, the one guy mentioned like turning, like the smell of ash. That hasn't been talked about before. But there was obviously no signs of ash. Like nobody said anything about, oh, I found this mysterious pile of ash or this human-shaped pile of, you know, burnt ashes or anything like that. There's been nothing of that sort. I have no idea where I'm at, by the way.
Talking at the moment, if I'm honest with you. I've been sleeping in one of the empty chalets. Otherwise, we just sit there in silence. And then he goes off and pretends he's not drinking from one of his secret little stashes. And I pretend I ain't noticed. And then when we go to bed, it's all I can do not to scream. I don't know why we're still together. Except I do. I still love him.
You remind me of Mary when she was your age. If we'd had a daughter, I'd have been proud if she turned out like you.
You don't have to say that.
Just talk to Robert. Tell him you know he's drinking again. You two can work it out together. I know you...
I wish I had your faith. I just don't want to be the person who stayed because they were afraid to move. I know you can't dwell on the past. I know that, but sometimes you do just think, don't you? What if the accident hadn't happened? I could have been anywhere right now, rather than stuck here rehearsing Peter bloody Pan and fixing tumble dryers for the umpteenth time. Oh, Frank, you are an angel.
Don't be daft. You're still young, Lizzie. You got plenty of time to be whoever you want to be. Just don't keep using that leg of yours or that husband as an excuse.
That leg of hers. So what's she got wrong with her leg? Maybe she plays Captain Hook with a bad leg. I mean, he was like fixing the... see? Like, that's the thing. He was here to fix this stuff. And the stuff is all still here. And there's all this on the ground. Looks burnt or moss. Probably burns, given the context of a lot of the other stuff that's going on in this game. Oh, I think I saw a butterfly. So some things still live. We are theoretically still alive. Whoever we may be. Which again I think is an interesting mystery in and of itself. Keep seeing that light effect and I think, oh, there's something. Oh, that opened. I was not expecting it to. A bloody pan. Language on these people. Missing John Coles. Last seen 1984. So yeah, this was theoretically again the 80s. An elderly resident, often seen on the camp. Give information. Please, I'm gonna write that down too. I don't think that is relevant. 0921. Oops. 1 4 3 5 526. That's phone number. I see him wearing a brown overcoat and flat cap. Because I was wondering if like we'd find their clothes. Because that's the thing. Even when we were in the basement, I don't think we saw anything like clothing. There wasn't like clothes still there. Huh. Yeah. See part of the rehearsal? I guess we're too late for the show. I guess this opens up too. Yep. There's a phone ringing. It's outside somewhere, sounds like. It's a ladder. We can take this with us.
This is a public service announcement from Haverton District Council Emergency Measures Committee. Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy
Nope.
will act as your representatives.
I thought maybe we could hop over.
Be sure to report any
Damn. Kitchen is closed. I'm going to check over here, because it seems odd that we can come in here. There's not really much to it. Peter Pan scripts. Your mural sucks, kid. Try again. Huh. I don't know, but yeah, whatever this thing is. You know, at this point, I'm trying to figure out if it actually is... I almost said malignant. If it's... what's the word? The M word. You know what I'm talking about. That basically, is it bad? Or is it even... Like, it might not even be anything. It could be just neutral. And whatever it's doing just happens to, you know, Make people disappear into nowhere. Like how you knocked on that door. Just to the right. How odd it's in the actual telephone booth. Who'd have thought?
Hi, this is Kate Collins and Stephen Appleton. Leave a message.
See? The Collins.
It's me.
Oh!
I'm leaving. I've waited as long as I can. If you are there to meet me, I'm leaving for the station now, but I am going anyway, whether you're there or not. I love you. Please be there. I love you.
Okay, now you're kind of rubbing salt on the wound. So they're not married. Because last name is Collins. And I'm almost positive that was said earlier on that her last name was Collins. But, hey, I can't be expected over everything. But, I'm surprised I remember as much as I have so far, to be totally honest. But, okay, oh, we've been here. This is the path goes back. Alright, well, the ball of light was over here, so let's go check that out. But, yeah, this definitely seems like Lizzie's section, but it might have popped it on the screen, I just missed it. But, well, yeah, that's pretty ballsy. Like, call up and leave a message on the machine that says, hey, love you. Oh, and by the way, say hey to Kate, you know, your girlfriend slash fiance slash whatever it is that she is. That's obviously romantically involved and not probably a polygamous relationship. But, later. Fire exit. Let's see what's in there. Alright, ball of light. I need you. Where'd you go? Ah, here's the, okay. Here's the post office. And I think before we went left? First of all, here you be. How you doing? You wanna lead me? All-knowing, wonderful luminescence? No, not that way. No, jackass. I've been this way before. Ah, God. But it came from this way, I think. Oh, shit. Ready to come from that way. I think it came from this way. Shit. I'll run this way a little bit. Sorry, I thought I heard running that wasn't me. I was actually doing a little test there to see if I pushed the flowers down. There's a pool. Doors open means something's inside, usually.
Never get that.
I can manage.
Is your hip giving you grief today?
Always gives me grief. And I managed for the last 10 years, so you're a little late for the knight in shining armor routine.
Suit yourself, I'm only trying to help.
God damn it, Stephen. I'm not some useless, sappy girl that you can just string along forever.
Apparently.
Mind you, I made all of this. I built it on my own when everyone else had written me off as some poor little cripple.
You know that's not how I see you.
Well, you weren't there, were you? No. You'd given up on me long before the accident.
What do you want from me, Lizzie? I love you. I'll do anything.
Except break up with my girlfriend.
Okay?
Yeah!
I thought not.
Yeah.
I love you too, but sometimes I think you just say what you think everyone else wants to hear.
He's a... Oh my God, he's a fucking shitwad. Lose this guy. Seriously, this guy's a butthole. What the fuck? This guy's a complete toolbox. What's wrong with you? I'll take a shower. So yeah, I guess she's had a hip/leg issue. Something happened a long time ago that caused a problem. Half of them. The doors look like they're made out of cardboard. It's an economy inn, okay? Get off our backs. Save some money. Turn the light off. Save a tree. Turn the light off. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but do it anyway.